All right, everybody, welcome to the week. How you guys doing? This is for whoever needs to hear this message. This week, October 5th through the 9th. So let's see where we go. This is not going to resonate for everybody. It's not really even tied. I'm going to tip this up a little bit. It's not even really tied to anybody's zodiac sign, just a message that wants to come through, okay? So this is general read. So I'm this fall, what I'd like to do is have you take a deep breath right now. Get yourself nice and grounded. And a lot of people say that things resonate with them when the story is happening right now. But what I'm going to recommend for you, and we're going to work on this throughout the month of October, is a message for me, even though it might not be happening for me right now, okay? Because that's the one thing we can get caught up in, the timelines issue, that certain people are, ahead of others, certain people are behind, certain people are right now in this moment. And what I mean by that is whatever storyline is coming through here can be a past, present, or future storyline. It doesn't have to be happening at the same time for everybody, or even at the same time for you. So if there's something about this story that I'm about to tell you that has some kind of resonance, but what does it feel like in your body? What is it telling you? What I'm trying to get you to do is to be aware of things that are on the way for you, okay? Instead of things that are happening right around you. What's on the way for me? Or is there a message that has to do with a situation that happened to me in the past that is happening now that needs to be sort of brought to my attention for some reason, okay? And that's how intuition works. It's not always telling you, you're not always drawing the bright line between, oh, something happened to me 2 years ago. How come she's telling me a story that happened 2 years ago? Ask yourself that question. Why am I hearing about this now? What is the point of it, okay? For others of you, ask yourself, is this something for me in the future? And try to listen, yes it is, or no it isn't, okay? So that's the exercise we're going to be doing in the month of October, really trying to get you to understand, where we are, where you are in your development, in your spiritual growth, in your spiritual path. On Patreon, we are going to be developing one of the tiers into more of a spiritual path development program, okay? So you're going to be seeing that being developed throughout the rest of this year, and really definitely into January and February, going to expand in a big way. So just, heads up for you guys. Also, for those of you who've asked, yes, we are doing another North Node series. North Node is about the work you're here to do on this planet. So if you want to take advantage of that class, it's already listed in the links below. You can go sign up. We are limiting attendance, so you're going to want to jump on that. Instead of waiting to the last minute. I know a lot of people sign up last minute, but I would do it now if you want to do it, because it does go fast, okay? The sign-ups do go fast. Same thing, we're doing a basics beginner business course, trying to narrow down your ideas for what business you want to create. That's going to be happening too. The links are all below. You can sign up on the website. So, deep breath, everybody. For whoever needs this message, let's see where we go. All right. Can you just grab onto that? Can you just, hug her and kiss her? She's awesome. Flexible. So happy, flexible, never-ending story. What's this? So this can be some of you, okay, whoever this reading is for. It's likely that somebody is coming across your path. There's some requirement of you to not be so rigid, I guess. Not be so like, oh, if it doesn't look exactly like this, like X, then it's not for me. And I think that puts you in a place of not accepting happiness when it's presented to you, sort of always picking it apart, or looking at the slightest little inconvenience as like a deal breaker. All right, so some of you could be doing that. Some of you also could be bending over backwards for someone in your life to make them happy, and then it never does, of course, because that's a pattern that is not healthy, okay? So consider those two options. Let's see where the reading takes us, okay? Consider those two options. I see Ace of Swords underneath. Couldn't help but see Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is really about understanding exactly what you want. The opportunity is here. It's authentic love. Okay, for whoever this is for, I'm feeling like there might be, you might have created this experience of people-pleasing kind of love that isn't authentic to you. Okay, and so it's like, no more, not doing that anymore. All right, I'm gonna be myself. I'm not gonna try to, impress anyone. I'm not gonna try to, get them to like me or anything like that. It's not gonna be about that. Okay, Magician, Lovers, lots of air sign energy here. Wow, Fool, Nine of Cups, Devil energy smack dab in the middle. Of course you are, aren't you? Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Three of Cups. Okay. So there's a nice celebration here. I feel like some of you are holding back. It's likely that you might have been dealing with, or you might be dealing with, an addiction of some kind. An addiction to a certain kind of love, a certain kind of pattern that is super unhealthy. Okay, so the person has to be married. The person has to be codependent. The person has to be an alcoholic or an addict of some kind. The person has to be someone who is who requires you to bend over backwards for them, to accommodate them. This is the people-pleasing stuff again. And it's like you're addicted to this. The Queen of Cups looking right at the Devil, just being like, oh yes, that's what I want. And I do feel like there's a good option that is unfolding, that there's a single person, someone who is very available, who's open to you, who's ready for love, who's wanting love, who's ready to take a leap of faith. And I feel like you might still be looking at someone who is toxic. Okay? This is the other person here. The Magician, the Gemini energy of Lovers, and then the Fool. So one of you is super ready for love. You might feel you're super ready for love, but if there's somebody still hanging around, or there's some pattern still hanging around, it needs, I feel like you need to move into this more authentic space right here, because this is what you're really saying to the universe. I would like authentic love. And the universe goes, okay, here you go. And you're like, wait a second. It doesn't feel like it's supposed to feel. I'm not having those same, like, forbidden, this person's forbidden. I'm not having that same, oh, they're married and they're choosing me over another person. I'm not having that same kind of experience. And so this doesn't feel familiar. This new person may not feel familiar to you, okay? But what is happening here is this indulgence, this Nine of Cups and Devil energy is a deep indulgence. It's something that is a block, okay? This is a block, because you see the Queen of Cups is like staring right at the Devil, okay? So this can be about a love triangle that you refuse to let go of or something, right? Because here's the love triangle again, holding on to it, despite the fact that there is a Knight of Cups here, okay? So I'm not seeing that the person who's in the triangle with you is really doing anything about it. All right, they're sitting there with their arms folded, very kind of, okay, well, you can dance around me if you want. I'm still stuck in this other place, and I'm not really moving out of it. They could be stuck with a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be dealing with an air sign. I feel like you might have some dealings with an air sign, particularly a Gemini. Okay, there's some real strong Gemini energy here. And then the Fool is elemental air, which is all of the air signs. Okay, so Magician is connected to Mercury. Okay, and then we have the Gemini energy here in the Lovers. So this person has a lot to offer you, and I feel like they're ready. But there's this Devil energy here that's just distracting you. Ten of Pentacles, Chariot, Knight of Swords, Sun. One more, please. Ten of Wands. It's run its course. We got the Nine of Cups here. Hi, Charlie. Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. I do feel like this person may be with a Cancerian or Leo. No, this person likes to be seen. This person likes to have multiple people around them. This person likes to have a lot of suitors, okay? Right? Ten of Wands, they got a lot on their plate, okay? And I feel like you want to be chosen. There's something about that. You want to be the one that's chosen here. And I feel like this person is just in it for their own satisfaction. This person here. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. This really has already run its course. Okay? It's already run its course. The Chariot and the Knight of Swords. I feel like they're moving forward toward victory for themselves, right? They like to be seen. They like to have this energy of Leo around them. And that just feels very much like, this looks to me like, you know, the two on the bottom, you see the two on the bottom here, the two lovers there that are, this is the inverse of lovers. So there's two chained to each other, or chained to the devil. And then there's these two horses chained, right? There's chains. This is about bondage. This is about, and not in a good way. This is, I heard you. This is about, okay. This is about being tethered to something that is holding you back, that is tying you down, that is very heavy energy, okay? And it can come from your family. This can come from a belief system that is needing to be released, okay? Because I feel like you are in this new phase. This is brand new. It might feel, you might feel a little bit like a fish out of water here. And so you're running back to a pattern that is familiar. Toxic, but still familiar. So this nice energy around you, very nice energy around you, can activate some fear. Okay, that can activate some fear. This person's a good talker or a good communicator. They have everything they need. They're very stable. Okay, they're very stable. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Doesn't get more stable than that. Yeah, Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and Six of Cups. So this person definitely has had their struggles, but they are somebody who is going to rise above the crowd. Okay, so the baggage and the Five of Wands, but they are somebody's steady Eddie. Okay, this person's like a steady Eddie. They're very, very good at building things, and I feel like they have they've made a decision to take a leap of faith with you. It can be a little scary to have someone who's available. See, in the lovers, there's no chains, right? It's the light version of that. Light, not lite. It's the light version of the devil. Okay, the devil is about putting yourself in enslavement. That's the thing about the devil, is that you put yourself there. You chose to put yourself there, and you can also get yourself out once you recognize that. It's about being aware of how that energy works in our lives. A lot of people think that they are stuck, but a lot of people also kind of like the feeling of where they are because it's a known entity. Not because it feels good necessarily, but because it's familiar. Okay? And I also feel like the familiarity comes from the family. We got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands here. This thing is just starting out. This has been around for a long time. Okay, I'm going to say it's been around at least 9 months. For many of you, it's been years. This person could be choosing between you and a water sign or you and a Leo. You could be the water sign or be the Leo too. Okay, and there's Capricorn here. The thing is that there's something about this person is making an offer, and then there's still this Three of Cups, right? Three of Cups is a celebration. It can also be sort of a friend zoning people. Because if it doesn't feel familiar to you, I think it might gin up some weird feelings inside you. Like it's not that it's too easy. It's just that it's not, you don't know this terrain as well. You know this terrain. Okay. This is a familiar storyline. All right. So I feel like you might be holding back from this person because it feels like a slippery slope up here. Magician, Lovers, and the Fool, right? It feels like, if you jump into this, like you could fall on your head because you don't know the terrain. The Fool is brand new. The Fool comes without wisdom. Okay. And this kind of more healthy pattern here, more authentic, is what you've asked the universe for. That's what's coming in. This older pattern of bondage, addiction, codependency, all of those things is something that feels familiar. And, you're wanting to beat it. Okay. This is what victory is all about. You're wanting to beat it back. You're wanting to have the last word with this situation. But I'm feeling that you're wanting the last word with this person, but the last word is actually the walking away from this. It's not really staying there going, oh yeah, well, that's not the kind of last word that what's being offered to you would be like. The last word is, what's the saying about the best revenge is living well? The best revenge is being happy. I think this person is like, oh, you'll never leave. Okay. All right. So I'm going to continue on with this reading. I'm going to look at blocks and actions to take. I'll get some advice from your higher self. I will look at where you're going here, and I'll take a look at this person here and where that's going. I want to get some specifics about how to overcome this, because it does feel kind of easy to me, kind of simple, like just turn and walk away, but there may be some more to it than that. Okay. All right. So if you want to continue on with this reading, the link is below. Otherwise, I will see you in the morning message.